Hi there, I'm Phil and this is Direct Builds. Today I am reviewing the LEGO midi-scale Millennium Falcon. This is set 75375 and it has 921 pieces. It's part of the LEGO Star Wars Starship Collection and was released in March 2024. The retail price of this set is £74.99 in the UK or $84.99 in the USA. However, the good news is this has been out a while and there are deals to be had if you take a look around. For example, Smith's Toys, which is one of my favourite for deals, is £69.99, but the best I've actually seen is Argos at the moment, where they have it for £60. So that's the info drop. Now let's take a look at what's in the box before I talk about my thoughts on this set. The box is a standard adults collector's set for LEGO, which should be familiar if you have bought one of these sets in the past. So it's the actual model itself on a black background, in this case with a little blue glow behind it. In my case, the box is a bit beaten up. This was a Christmas present and it was in my luggage on a flight back from the Isle of Man, so it took a little bit of a beating. There are 11 bags in this set. Sadly, this one hasn't made a transition to the paper bags. The instruction book is 182 pages. It includes some history on the LEGO Millennium Falcons, plus a couple of pages covering the Millennium Falcon in the films. There are some Easter eggs in the build, which are covered in the book, but I'll talk about those later. Good news here is there are no stickers in this set. All of the parts are printed, so the vents, the cockpits, and the name plaque itself for the Falcon are all printed parts. I think I mentioned stickers in pretty much every review. I am not a big fan of them. I guess printed parts are going to be more expensive, so there is a kind of cost benefit to having the stickers instead of printed parts. However, let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you prefer paying a little more and always having printed parts, or are you happy at the current kind of prices and tolerating stickers? Or are you simply just not bothered by stickers at all? There are no minifigs in this set, which is a shame, but that's common across all of the Starship Collection. It would be nice if you had like a major character or two included with these, but alas, it isn't so. On to the build now. This was a great build with only a small amount of repetition, nothing that kind of ruins the fun of it. I think it's clever how they connected the segments of the hull of the Falcon. So basically you'd build each section, clip it on, and then when you build the corresponding section underneath, it clips back together with that as well. It feels initially like it's going to be quite weak, but once it's connected, it's really sturdy. It's really well done. All in all, it took around 3 hours for me to build, and there are some lovely Easter eggs in here, which I'll talk about now. If you don't want to see these and want to wait until you build a set yourself, just skip ahead to the next section. Happy to hear about the Easter eggs? Okay, so there are 3 Easter eggs in here covering scenes from A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back. Once you finish building the set, you won't have access to these Easter eggs. They are fully sealed within it. There's no kind of openings to get access to them. The instructions explain each one as you're building them, so you won't miss them and you'll understand exactly which scenes it's trying to get across. The first scene is from Star Wars A New Hope, where Chewbacca is playing R2-D2 at holographic Dejarik, with C-3PO watching on. Next is from Empire Strikes Back, where a tender moment between Han and Leia is interrupted by 3PO announcing he's isolated the reverse power flux coupling. And that took me a few times to get right. Finally, it's back to A New Hope, and it's the scene where Obi-Wan is teaching Luke how to be sensitive to the Force. I really enjoy these Easter eggs. They're a nice touch, and in this set it's good to see 3 of them compared to the one that was in the Super Star Destroyer. However, the real shame is that you can't access them once the build's done. It'd be nice if maybe the panels could lift up and reveal them, but as it is, they're nice while you're building it and then you won't see them again. Overall, I think this is a lovely looking set. It was one I was kind of holding back on. I was going to get eventually, but it kind of accelerated. I went to the LEGO store in Birmingham and saw it built there, and it basically shot to the top of my Christmas wish list at that point. Really glad to have it now. The detail on this set is excellent. The printed parts are great, and the job they've done on representing the kind of less than perfect look of the Falcon is really good. This is my second mid-scale Starship, and I gotta say I really like this type of build. They look great on display, they don't take a lot of space. I'll definitely be adding more. Value for money wise, this is great at the retail price. However, as I've mentioned, there's offers to be had there, so there are definite bargains for this set that you can find. And that's that. If you found this review helpful, you can check out my channel and look at my other reviews. You can also hit subscribe to see my future reviews and other videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.